Let me get in Sushmita Dev, Member of Parliament of the Trinamool Congress, joining us this morning on the broadcast. Sushmita Dev, early trends. What do you make of what's happening on the ground? Trinamool Congress struggling. It is early days yet, but it's struggling. BJP ahead. What do you make of these leads on the board right now?
See, Navita, with the kind of deletions that have taken place, what you will see unfold and what all of us will see unfold is not what happened in 2021. You can imagine that there has been an average of 7 to 25,000, somewhere 40,000 votes have been cut, deleted. So dynamics are very new, and add to that whatever else is unfolded in Bengal. But we believe that Trinamool Congress will win with a comfortable majority. And we just have to wait and see how it unfolds. The early trends, of course, what I'm seeing on your screen are showing it's a very tight fight. But I believe that we'll be close to 200. So let's just wait for that. I know
your numbers are at 106. BJP is at 142. From where are you getting the confidence that you'll be closer to 200? If anything, BJP is closer to the halfway.
See, we have war rooms everywhere, okay, and they have been on the ground since yesterday, and we've been meeting workers. And Mamata Didi in her Zoom call also told us that first thing is not to believe what's been shown on TV in the early trends and wait it out. So let's just wait it out and see how it turns out.
Well, Sushmita Dev, every step of the way the battle has been against the Election Commission. On many occasions, you've taken them to court as well, not really getting the kind of verdict you would have wanted. I just want to ask you, is this a blame game without evidence because it hasn't really stood the scrutiny of courts?
See, Navika, let's take one example. When after the Election Commission of India released its voter list and the appeals started, you saw that although very few appeals were heard, we saw figures like 1,600 people, their names being re-entered into the voters list and 6 being deleted, which shows you how off the mark the Election Commission of India has been. So all the people who are pushed into the appellate jurisdiction that go and appeal for your name to be re-entered, 1,600 had to be allowed and 6 were deleted. So can you imagine how wrong they got it? Forget the fact that it's a very small figure that
you picked up an example. You picked up an example where the Election Commission had to give in. Let's pick up the other side. You accuse them of putting central observers, you questioned the manner in which the SIR was being done in both those cases. The Supreme Court has allowed the SIR activity to go on. It has allowed the Election Commission to appoint the kind of observers they wanted to within their jurisdiction. I'm asking about those results also coming in the favor of the Election Commission. Where does that leave the TMC?
Listen, the whole fight between Trinamool Congress in Bengal and the way the election was conducted is, I think, out there for everyone to see. We have said right from the beginning, and so has our leadership, that SIR is nothing new. Well, it's called an intensive revision. What is a special intensive revision? That term is not in the Constitution. Anyway, be that as it may, reviewing a voters list is not a new phenomenon in this country. It's been done before. We all know that. But in a large state like Bengal, pushing the common man, please understand, you and I have a passport. We have all sorts of documents. But people in the rural, people who are in remote areas, people who are not so empowered, they don't have the kind of documentation that they were asked to show in such a short period of time. So a SIR cannot be pushed into a firefighting mode. It's a far longer procedure.
Well, that's exactly the point the Supreme Court adjudicated, but we will continue to differ on this issue. But Sushmita Dev, in the end, you're saying 200 seats. Are you really confident, or is that bravado?
Yes, we're very confident, Navika. I'm sure I'll come back on your
And if you get 200 seats, will you say the Election Commission has been fair?
If we get 200 seats, this is a revolt by the people against the SIR.
So are you saying it is the birthright of the Trinamool Congress only to win for democracy to survive? Nobody else can win?
Not at all, Navika. It's not a question of birthright. You cannot deny as a neutral observer what unfolded in Bengal. I mean, except for the Navy and the Air Force, everybody else was there. That's not safe voting. That's intimidation of the voters.
Okay, we'll leave it at that, ma'am. We'll hope to have you back in the evening once the results are crystal clear. Let's also play out